I was up. We're back at it with some more Higurashi no Nakakoro ni. Think where we left off. Shit. Trying to remember. Oh wait, would it be extras? Alright, yeah. I think we learned a bit. Did we do those? I think we did. I can't remember. Alright. Anyways, let's just get back into it. Yeah. I honestly can't remember what happened last. Hold on. Oh, shit, what did I just miss? The function of this school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE class is exceptionally disorganized. The only things we do together are the warm-ups at the start. The teacher isn't even here after that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put down just a little bit. There? I don't know. Anyways, the teacher isn't even there after that. All we do is play together. I'll probably be playing. I don't know if I can do the full 3 hours because right now I'm still pretty tired from earlier. I hope to, at the very least, do 2 hours. What I may do is get through 2 or 3 more chapters in this, because this is the this is the start of chapter 4, I believe. So, of chapter 1 of. Hey, yeah, it's game 1, which is called chapter 1, but there's separate chapters within them. So this is like chapter 4 of chapter 1. That makes any sense. Anyways. No helping it, everybody's a different age or gender. The only rule was that we have to stay on school grounds while exercising. All the little kids were gallivanting about. Well, they certainly are being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise, but the Board of Education probably completely forgot about this school. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're all together now. What shall we do for today? What shall we do today for PE? God. I am tired right now. This is gonna... I apologize in advance. I will not be able to properly control, I guess, my dyslexia. Hopefully my stutter doesn't come out. But, yeah. Alright. We have all of our members gathered now. As long as I can catch my mistakes, I'm good. Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE today? What shall we do? Mian, harumphed and crossed her arms haughtily, surveying the area. Explosive power and endurance. There are no friends in the world of sports. Everyone is a rival. The only thing you can trust is in your own body. What the heck do you mean by that? You really read too much manga. I quipped without missing a beat. And so, we'll be taking a lesson from history. The tried and true king of all outdoor melee events. Let's play tag! It was quite the adorable choice to make after playing it up so much, yeah? Just what I was hoping for. That Thunderhead Keiichi-san shall be the first one to be it. I won't be beaten. I'll try my best too. You can't beat me. Why are all you guys so into it? The third rule of our society. You must partake in the game, enjoying it without question. Then this counts as a club activity? Everyone smirked at each other. They all seemed pretty confident. I'm a man. Physically, I should be able to keep up with any girls my own age. Regardless, Mion and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Reina was looking at me as if pitying my disadvantage. Fine. Tag. I'm in! My yell echoed across the school grounds. These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner. But we didn't switch who was it. The ones who were tagged by it also became it. So the number of people who weren't it could increase exponentially. The end game would become a hellish siege. Sounds like fun. They call the version we're playing here zombie tag, you see. I see. Any infected by a zombie turns into a zombie. Yeah, sounds about right. Why do you make it sound so scary, I wonder. As soon as I catch Reina, I'm going to tear out her entrails while she's still alive. Gross, Keiichi-kun, that's gross! Rika-chan placed her hand on Reina's head as she panicked. Don't worry. Before Keiichi gobbles you down, I'll eat you up gently. Rika, that isn't comforting at all. Both Mion and I nodded. I keep hearing people fucking knock, what the hell. Both Mion and I nodded deeply. God. So the first it. How do you decide who's the zombie? With rock, paper, scissors? Well, it is class time after all. Let's decide by answering questions. I'll ask the questions, and the one who isn't able to answer them is the zombie. I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. Oh, I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. What does the Japanese word roku mean? 6. Huh? I was bewildered by the sudden question. Mion repeated it. So you need to answer. What's roku in English? It's 6. How about Kutsushita? I don't know that one. Socks. Ah, yeah, I don't know clothes all too well. What's the third last letter in the alphabet? X. It's X. Aha. What does Seibetsu mean? Of course I know what it is. Satoko cut herself off before finishing the answer. I see. It's quite a lewd question. You're an adult, aren't you? Of course you know what it is, right? I certainly do. Of course I know. Then go ahead and say it. That, you know. That. What does that mean exactly, huh? Huh? Huh, huh, huh? Huh? Satoko looks like she's in trouble. How cute! don't take her home. It's a crime. If I didn't nip it in the bud, she really might have tried to take her home. Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Satoko stammer. Now then, go ahead and say it nice and loudly. What does that mean? I do know. Say. That means a person, thing, idea, action, or event, which has been previously indicated in context. Huh? Ah. All of us were a bit surprised by Rika-chan's unexpected answer. I see. Well, it certainly is what that means. That could have been awkward. I wonder what I would have done in Satoko's position. I'd probably get ticked off and just blurt out, you know what, at the top of my lungs. I wouldn't want you as an enemy, Mion Sonozaki. Thank goodness you were born a girl. What? If you were a boy, you'd probably be a perfect asshole. Nice. It appears I have no choice. I, Satoko Hojo, shall assume the role of the zombie. I shall eat everyone! She seems like she's raring to go. All I must do is count to 100, correct? Some jerk skips numbers while counting to 100. So you can start chasing after you solve this problem. Well, okay, Ichi-kun. Give her a simple one, okay? 1/5 of cake, 1/5 of a cake, 1/6 of a cake, and 1/7 of a cake are all on a plate. Oh no. There are no common denominators? Satoko grabbed a stick in a panic and began drawing a cake and fractions in the ground. If Satoko, who can eat one cake in 60 seconds, eats all of them, how many cakes are left on the plate? Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted. Ready? Go! On Mion's signal, everyone but Satoko scattered. Okay, Ichi-kun, that wasn't a problem at all, was it? Satoko had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate. Everyone dashed off in a direction they thought was best. Knowing the lay of the land, they probably headed right to the best spots. It was obvious I was at a disadvantage. At a time like this, it would have been more effective to go along with those trained in survival skills, like Mion, for example. The fact I didn't realize it at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising up to start. She was really, really mad. Mwahahaha. She got tripped up on such a dumb question. I stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sightline of 2 directions and would probably have good response time if any zombies started closing in. For the time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during pub activities yesterday. Now think calmly, Keiichi Marabara. If I wasn't it, what should I do? Or what would I... If I was it, what would I do? Increasing my numbers would be the shortcut to victory. Then going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack. Meaning, me. Now then, where could Keiichi-san possibly be? I shan't let you escape. But of course, what would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell? Maybe some other type of trail. If I could craftily hide my tracks, then there would be no trail for Satoko to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do this kind of thing in an amateur game like this? Tomita Okamura. Have you seen... Oh, Tomita Okamura. Have you seen Keiichi-san recently? What the heck? Do zombies hunt their prey by asking nicely where they went? Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun pointed to the location where I was hiding. After confirming she was headed in this direction, I abandoned my position. It wasn't easy to hide myself in all those little with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage from not being familiar with these surroundings. If that's how it's gonna be, then to confront this intelligence-gathering zombie, I just counter it in a similar vein. I approached some girls playing with a ball. I'm sorry, but could you relay this message? Tell Satoko Hojo that her parents are at the gate, please. Message, ahahahaha. Okay. I stopped the girls as they turned to run off. Wait, don't go yet. Also take this one to Mion Tsunazaki. Tell her that the teacher is calling her to the gate. Wahahaha. I'm quite the schemer if I do say so myself. If things went well, then Satoko and Mion would run into each other at the gate. It would put me at a disadvantage if more people were it, but this was Mion we were talking about. She'd figure out a way to escape. But that was just fine. As long as it bought me more time. Mwahahaha. Dance for me, Mion and Satoko. Dance! In the palm of my hand! Having my fill of playing the con man, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, I'd only bought myself a scant amount of time, and it might even come back to bite me. Once it became apparent I had started spreading false information through messengers, I could end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satoko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean there would be more zombies than participants in the game. The virus that was brought about by my mischief could cause an epidemic. Oh god. Oh, this is quite timely, eh? Did not age well. All my classmates would transform into zombies, and would only be searching for me. This tactic might backfire horribly. While trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for a safe house. I found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up to the roof, I held my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have good line of sight, but if necessary I could jump off in 3 different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. The lower grades were running around below the shed. Mayabara-san isn't around. Is he over there? No. Where is Keiichi-san, I wonder? His dad is at the front gate. That was definitely a lie. The word gate has the same one I'd used gave a hint of revenge. So Mion was behind this. I was still keeping one step ahead of the game. I felt bad for my underclassmen, but they have to search until the school bell. Hey, do you know where Keiichi-san is at? His mom suddenly got really sick. A message from Mayabara-san. It said that his house caught fire and he needs to come to the gate. A jumbo jet fell onto the Mayabara residence. Police have to come to question him. Anything goes now. They say he enjoys peeping into bathrooms. What? Is it true that he's going around every night stealing panties? Who are they talking about? I heard he wears panties on his head and smells them and stuff. No way I could do that. I heard the class representative Mion was a victim too. What? Ah! This is your doing, Mion! Calm down, Keiichi Mayabara. This is Mion's battle tactic to flush me out. Just hold on. My other classmates thought about it logically. They would know it's all nonsense. But small kids don't think about things logically. To them, those things were true. So they all chuckled together while looking for me. I win, Mion. It's my victory. Wiping unrelenting tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory. Did you hear? I heard that the new transfer student, Mayabara-san, is a really perverted person. The cost of beating Mion had too high a price. Ah! Oh, someone passed below. That's Reina and Rika-chan. Rika-chan, you're still okay? I'm getting by somehow. It seems Mi-chan is it as well. Mion? It couldn't be. She'd become it because of my little strategy? This confirmed that Mion was behind this relentless message of war. Then, this wasn't good. We finally got away from Mi-chan. But Satoko-chan, Satoko is searching around the pipes, so we should be safe for a while. Upon hearing that, I breathed a sigh of relief. While Reina was slumped on the ground, breathing heavily, Rika-chan had started creeping up to her. Rika-chan doesn't normally make noise when she walks, but it's strange. It couldn't be. Whoa! Rika-chan? What is it? What is it? Huh? Don't worry. I had never seen Rika-chan smile so creepily before. Why are you coming closer? Why? Rika-chan? Isn't a zombie, is she? Don't be scared. I'll be sure to eat you gently. No way! Rika-chan! Ah! Reina was pressed against the wall, and Rika lurched forward with both arms out just like a zombie. Reina quacked with her back pushed against the wall. It was quite a surreal scene of horror, like one of those zombie breakout videos you'd see. At that moment, Reina's eyes met mine. Keiichi-kun, save me! Zombie Rika-chan turned 180 degrees, exorcist style, and glared at me. Found him! I see Kei-chan! Mion popped out from behind the cinder block wall around the garbage dump, also seeing where I was. My position was only advantageous was when there was one zombie. Being surrounded was not as good. You said you located Keiichi-san? I could tell that Satoko was rushing my way. It seemed that Rika-chan had let Reina escape and now was bearing her fangs in my direction. Come on down, Keiichi-san. The three zombies circled the shed, moaning curses. You guys are scary. Too scary. I wonder how Keiichi-san's guts taste. Keiichi-san. Keiichi, I want you to become one of us. Someone please save me! I saw Reina apologizing to me from across the schoolyard. An apology. Sorry. Leaving me for the dead? Reina! I leapt off the roof out of fear, slipping as I landed. Satoko and Rika jumped on top of me, and after straddling me, they tickled me all over the body. Stop! Stop! So this means Reina is still left. There isn't much time until the bell. Damn you, Reina! How dare you leave me for the dead? The feeling of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts with lingering regret felt. It's sad. So sad. But Keiichi-san is one of us now. It felt like I had been bitten by a vampire and was now one of their thralls. It was a strange feeling being welcomed over to the side that had pursued me. Zombie tag is quite profound. What the fuck is this? Higurashi no Nakakoro ni. It's, they're currently playing a game of tag. Zombie tag. This is no time to postulate. We must capture Reina. The principal is walking down the hall. The bell will ring soon. To devour Reina, I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Fuck. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's pretty fun so far. Except I wasn't a zombie. I wasn't just a zombie. I was a master of the night, a vampire. Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up the lower grades from around the school grounds. Everyone listen! Reina is in big trouble. All of you, please look for Reina. It's a bigger problem than a jumbo jet crashing into your family's house? Oh yeah, it turned into that, hadn't it? Mion whistled nonchalantly, trying to avoid the blame. Yeah, it's not even the same league as jumbo jets. What fell on Reina's house was a space colony! Okay, so... I don't know if I can explain what's happened in the last stream, but, what you've missed... Lolicon? What? What? Nah. But what you have missed is the... Oh, wait, is the question marks like Lolicon question marks? Or are you question marks because you're confused as to what's going on? A space colony? Yeah, it's a really big disaster. Everything in the 100-kilometer radius was obliterated. But that's the only prelude to this tragic tale. This is the beginning, the start of a war for independence by the propaganda... that word of Xeon. Lolicon? Question mark? What you mean? They're just playing tag right now, what?
What kind of mind you got, my guy?
The lower grades were dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers at the grand turn of events. What'll happen? Will the Terran Federation lose? If things go on like this, they will. Only one person can defeat the Red Comet. That person is Reina Rugu. Or Rugu. Oh my god. The lower grade students all gulped. It seemed I'd made them fully understand that the fight for Earth was lost without Reina. Now, scatter, comrades! We must find Reina! My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds. There was still one person who hadn't gone. But I thought even the Terran Federation's impulse wave diffusal cannon didn't work on the Comet Empire. You're close. That's the white variety of those comets. The reason it didn't work was because they didn't know the weak points. Of course, Reina knows their weak points all too well. Rugu-san is amazing. Satisfied with that, he also rushed off to look for Reina. I don't even understand this story part right now. Who is the lolly? Yes. It doesn't seem like... Oh, it does seem like there was some promising up and comers amongst the youngsters. Little Kei-chan's abilities. This old man knows them better now. I didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever. That's Mion, by the way. This is Satoko. Really though, how exceptional Keiichi-san. This looks quite promising. If we have this many, we can win. With this many, we will win. I was thinking that Keiichi would have been a better nominee for the initial zombie. This is Rika-chan, by the way. Nope. Rika-chan's words stung a bit, but I'd let it slide for now. Not even Reina would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone's thorough search, Reina was found cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed. You're all scary! Keiichi-kun too! So scary! It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body. All the lower grades closed in on Reina, saying she was the only one who could save the world. What are y'all saying? I can't control a mecha! Reina, how could you leave me for dead? Are you ready to pay for it? I'm sorry about that, Keiichi-kun, but I didn't have a choice. Do not resist. Let yourself be devoured. Let's all be together. Now, Reina, say your prayers. Mwahaha. Reina had stumbled onto a mat, trembling with tears in her eyes. I closed in, associating the situation with a similar, particular immoral one made by my pulse quickened just a little bit. Satoko and Rika were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Reina. Reina wanted no part of what she knew was about to happen, went stiff with fear. Keiichi-kun, you wouldn't do mean things like everyone else, but would you? I wonder. Oh. Now then, are you ready? Okay, so long as it's Keiichi-kun. The face she made as she resigned herself to fate made my heart skip a beat. Oh. I believe that Keiichi-kun won't do horrible things to me. Body won't move. That had to be some sort of anti-zombie mantra. The second my sense of reason chimed in, the beast inside me died instantly. 10 out of 10 would smash them all of them. There was the bell. Game over. Yay! I did it! I survived! Yay! Reina pranced around merrily as if a curse had been broken. So daylight broke in the nick of time, and the evil zombie army disintegrated into dust. And so the heroine survived. Well, that's how it goes in the movies anyways. What are you postulating about? This is all because Keiichi-san was dawdling about. Punishment is required. I was subdued by Satoko and Rika and once again sentenced to death by 100 tickles. I'm not doing the eeks. Forgive me! Then the award for surviving goes to Reina Ryugu and Mion Senozaki as yay! Huh? Mii-chan wasn't a zombie? Only pretended to be one? They say you need to deceive your... Oh, only pretended to be one. They say you need to deceive your allies before you can deceive the enemy, you know? Alright, peace. Have fun with your stream. Mion, you little... Yeah. Hurry up and change, alright? Don't be late for next class. Let go of me, Satoko. Rika-chan. Gaha! Having had my fill of being terrified to my very core by club activities, I solemnly swore I would have Mion crying for mercy next time. Ooh. After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I had agreed to meet with Reina to dig Colonel Sanders out of the mountain of treasure from before. Oh yeah, that's right. Mom, do we have work gloves? I need towels too. Aren't they in the shed out back? The towels are by the sink. Alright, now I was all ready. Looking at me, my mom stared quizzically. What's going on, Keiichi? Where are you headed to in that getup? They come to the dump again illegally. he'll be buried completely and it'll be impossible to dig him out. And if that happens, Elena will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Sanders in front of the bride. Fuck. Stuck in throat. Ugh. Elena will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Sanders in front of the fried chicken place in town. A bit of excavating, so my classmate doesn't become a criminal. Well, don't be out too late. Mom returns to the kitchen with a puzzled expression still on her face. Cutting through the woods as a shortcut to the damn site, I ran into someone. Okay, hold up. I need to turn down my heater. It's too fucking hot here. Okay, hopefully that feels a little bit better. Fuck. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna take off my hoodie too. Alright, now I'm all good. It was Tomitake-san. Probably taking pictures of wild birds again with that precious camera of his. It couldn't be that all he took of pictures was of handsome young men in the twilight. Hey, long time no see. Keiichi-kun, right? My due regards. I expelled the rude imagery from my head and greeted him without inciting anything. By the way, was that girl an acquaintance of yours? He was probably talking about Reina. Guessing by the way Tomitake-san was shaken up. What was that all about? She was walking around with an axe, and she was laughing with a huge smile across her face. That was Reina, without a doubt. It was probably because she could take it home today, so she couldn't hide her excitement. I hid myself because I thought it might be dangerous, so... Or should I call the cops to be safe? Well, it certainly would be quite the spectacle for a girl her age to be roaming around with an axe. Tomitake-san's reaction was the epitome of logical. It's fine, it's fine. Just leave her be. She's just wandering around looking for some more victims. Tomitake-san was alarmed by my crass response. Well, it's probably hard for normal people to understand Reina. I'll just toss a bunch of BS out there. If you were to be killed out here, she'd probably be the one to do it. Try not to snoop too much around here. With a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction of the damn site where Reina was waiting. Before I got too far, Tomitake-san abruptly called out to me. Keiichi-kun, is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? I didn't mean that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but... I'll try my best to be careful. Bro, like, what does he have to worry about, like, what, I think 15-year-old girl? I think they're 15, right? Like, sure, she's got an axe, but, like, one, you look fucking fit. Two, I noticed those dog tags, so you pretty sure that means ex-military, right? Like, no problem. Unless I'm just completely wrong. Leaving only those words behind, Tomitake-san turned around and left. I didn't really mean to call him an outsider. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. It was only meant to be a joke, but I felt like I'd said something bad. Keiichi-kun. I was waiting for you. Let's try our best today. I understood what Tomitaka-san was trying to say. Somebody gallivanting about while waving an axe around certainly would seem dangerous. You should cover that axe with something when you have it in public. It's not good to carry it around out in the open like that. Seems that I lost it, so there isn't one. Thinking about it, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. Huh. Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Reina's sick. Fuck. No! No, I don't know. No, I don't know. No, stutter, please, no. That word, fuck. She's probably the only person who could carry an axe around Hinamizawa and not be considered suspicious. Fuck! Do. Breathe. Ah. Well. Let's finish this today. I don't want to be stuttering on fucking stream. I'm sorry. I have to end it here. Thank you for checking out this short stream. Fucking hell. Well. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.